Yo, what's going on, back on board crew? We're back with another one. This week I want to do something different. So this year I'd like to do more gear reviews and like showing some of the boards and some of the canoes and stuff I'm using. And so this week I actually wanted to review a little cup holder deal that Yakhacker sent to me. So this is their cup holder for the stand-up paddle boards. And you see it's actually a rubber mount. It's super cool. The way that this thing works is it uses an adhesive little mount that you can stick onto the board, and then the cup holder screws into that. And so I'll show that later on in the video, but the Bounce SUP has its own kind of screw in accessory port mount. So I just got that screwed directly into that. And so I'm on the Piedmont to Pelzer section, and we're actually paddling up from the takeout, and this will be probably like a 3 to 5 mile round trip or something like that. So we're gonna paddle up, do a little bit of surfing, see how the cup holder does, and enough of that. Let's go on ahead and get back on the water, back on board. You. Yo, what's going on, back on board crew? So far we're about a mile in. We've been paddling through a ton of wind, and I'm loving this cup holder. My drink hadn't moved an inch, and like I said, we paddled in a lot of wind. There's a little bit of chop, but enough of that. We're just gonna keep on ahead and keep on punching up river, see how it does. Back on board. You. Yo, what's going on, back on board crew? We're almost to the rapid, so that means we're almost coming up on 1.5 miles is what it's looking like. And fighting daylight, so pushing it so we can hurry up, get up here, try this thing out. So far, cup holder still holding solid, hadn't moved an inch. I'm loving it. So we'll keep punching up river, back on board. You. Yo, what's going on, back on board? So we're finally out of the rocks. We're headed back down river. We ain't got a ton of sunlight left, so we're punching it. I'm gonna try to maintain at least 2 miles an hour going back. But enough of that. I'm loving this Yakhacker cup holder. It is amazing. Even going through all those little wave trains and stuff, it held my drink solid. But enough of that. Let's keep on testing it and paddling down river, back on board. Yo, so what's going on back on board, crew? We're back, finished the paddle, and my thoughts on this. Figure I'd show it to y'all. This is that sticker mount I was talking about, the stick-on mount. It's got some really strong 3M stuff, like what you have on all the GoPro mounts and stuff. So you stick that on your board, it's gonna be on there. But enough of that. So my final thoughts on the Yakhacker cup mount. This thing is awesome. Every time I go paddling with my wife this summer, it's gonna be on my board. You can better believe that, because it holds the drink really conveniently. It doesn't move anywhere. And you seen we took it through some mild white water. Now that being said, I think it's for exactly what I said. It's for exploring, doing flat water paddling. It's not for hardcore whitewater paddling, because if you're going hardcore whitewater paddling class 3 whitewater, you're gonna be falling on the board, and you really don't want to fall on top of that. So a good rule of practice is, for hardcore whitewater paddling, you want to keep the front of your board as clear as possible. That's even for when you're strapping gear and stuff on it, but that's a whole nother deal. But enough of that. I hope y'all enjoyed this week's video, and going ahead and go on Yakhacker's website and check that cup mount out, and they've got some other cool stuff on there. But enough of that. I go in and hit y'all with this week's quote and get out of here. Remember, every successful person started out with 2 things: a goal and a dream. Back on board. You.